When you think of the north, you think of the deep, cold, silent woods. And in that forest, there are giants. When we picture a moose, what do we see? A goofy, lanky Canadian mascot? A clumsy animal with a funny-looking face, just sort of wandering around? We have, for the most part, completely underestimated this animal. We've mistaken size for slowness. We've mistaken a plant-based diet for a peaceful nature. The truth is, the moose is an ancient, powerful, and bizarrely adapted survivor. What if I told you this goofy animal is statistically one of the most dangerous in North America? And what if I told you it's a master swimmer that can dive 20 feet underwater? Stick around. We're counting down 10 facts about the moose that prove it is not the animal you think it is. Number 1, they are one of North America's most dangerous animals. Let's just get this one out of the way. Forget the fairy tales. In terms of raw numbers, moose attack and injure more people in North America every year than bears and wolves combined. Now let's be clear, a bear attack is infinitely more terrifying, but it's also much, much rarer. A moose doesn't want to eat you, but it will run you over. They are fiercely territorial and defensive. A 1,500-pound bull moose in the rut is a hormonal freight train with a bad attitude. But the real danger? A mother moose with her calf. She will protect her baby with a level of blind fury that is unmatched in the forest. Never, ever get between a mom and her calf. Number 2, their size is genuinely hard to comprehend. We say a big moose, but our brains don't have the scale for it. This is not a big deer. This is a monster. A big bull moose stands 7 feet tall at the shoulder. That's taller than a horse and taller than any doorway. When it raises its head, it can be 10 feet tall, and they can weigh up to 1,500 pounds. Imagine a family car on 4 stilts. That's the sheer, top-heavy locomotive force we are talking about. And despite that, they can run at 35 miles per hour. Number 3, their antlers are a biological miracle and a burden. Those iconic antlers are, without a doubt, the most bizarre things in the forest. First, they are not horns. Horns are permanent. Antlers are pure bone that are shed and regrown every single year, and their growth rate is a biological miracle. It is the fastest known tissue growth in the entire animal kingdom. A bull moose can grow 1 inch of antler per day. That 6-foot wide, 60-pound rack of bone is grown in about 5 months. It's a massive, look how healthy I am status symbol for females. And then, after all that work, as soon as winter hits, they just fall off. Number 4, that weird beard is a scent-soaked sponge. You've seen it, right? That weird flap of skin that dangles from a moose's chin. It's called a dewlap, or a bell. For decades, scientists had no idea what it was for. A visual signal? A leftover? The real answer is kind of gross. It's a scent marking tool. During the rut, a bull moose will dig a pit, pee into it, and then wallow in it. He will soak his bell in that urine mud mix. Then, when he's walking around, he's flapping that bell, which is now a perfume sponge, to tell females he's ready to mate. Number 5, they are semi-aquatic super swimmers. This is where it gets really weird. You see this 1,500-pound land animal, and you'd never guess. They are semi-aquatic. A moose is as comfortable in the water as a hippo. Their massive size and long legs make them terrible at walking up and down hills, but they are perfectly built for water. They can swim at 6 miles per hour for hours. There are documented cases of moose swimming for 12 straight miles to cross a large lake to find a new territory. A newborn calf can swim almost perfectly within a week of being born. Number 6, they can dive 20 feet underwater for a salad. So, why the swimming? It's not for fun. It's for food. The plants on land, like twigs and bark, are woody and tough. The real, nutrient-rich, sodium-packed food is at the bottom of the lake. A moose is the only member of the deer family that can dive. They have special, fleshy nostrils that they can seal shut, just like a hippo. They will go fully submerged, 20 feet down, and stay under for almost a full minute, all to graze on the tender aquatic plants on the lake bed. They can eat 50 pounds of this watery salad a day. Number 7. They are 1,500-pound ninjas. We see videos of them clomping around on asphalt, and they look clumsy. That is a lie. In their own element, in the dense, tangled boreal forest, a full-grown moose is impossibly silent. Their long, lanky legs aren't a mistake. They are a design feature. It allows them to high step over fallen logs and through deep snow without making a sound. A 1,500-pound animal can, and will, walk within 10 feet of you in a dense forest, and you will never know it was there. They are the true ghosts of the North. Number 8. They have a built-in thermal suit. Like the polar bear, a moose's fur is made of hollow hairs. Each hair is an empty tube, trapping air and creating a perfect layer of insulation. A moose is so well adapted to the cold, it literally never gets cold. Scientists have shown that a moose doesn't even begin to burn extra calories to stay warm until the temperature drops below -50 degrees Fahrenheit, -45 degrees Celsius. Their problem isn't the cold. Their problem is heat. A moose can't sweat. As soon as it gets above 60 degrees, 15 degrees Celsius, they are at risk of overheating. This is another huge reason they spend all summer in the water. It's their only air conditioner. Number 9. Their babies are born. Ready for a wolf attack. A moose calf is born at a disadvantage. It's a 35-pound snack in a forest full of wolves and bears. So it has to get mobile, fast. A newborn calf is wobbly for about 12 hours. By the time it's 3 days old, it can outrun a human. By the time it's a week old, it's already swimming. It has to, because its only defense is to run, or to stand perfectly still under the single most dangerous animal in the woods, its mom. Number 10, their greatest threat isn't wolves. It's ticks. This is the hard one. For an animal this big, you'd think its only enemy is a wolf pack or a grizzly. But its most deadly predator is a fraction of an inch long. It's called the winter tick. As climate change warms the winters, these ticks are surviving in apocalyptic numbers. They latch onto a moose in the fall and stay there. A single unlucky moose can be infested with 75 to 100,000 ticks, all draining it of blood, all winter. The moose becomes so anemic and so itchy, they scratch and rub all their fur off, leaving them pale, ghostly, and exposed. They're called ghost moose, and they slowly, agonizingly die from blood loss. So the moose is not a goofy mascot. It's not a clumsy oaf. It's an ancient, semi-aquatic, deep-diving, 1,500-pound giant. It's a silent ninja in the woods and a locomotive on the road. It's a devoted, terrifying parent and a master of surviving the extreme cold. It is, in every sense, the true king of the boreal forest, and it deserves our respect. What fact about the moose shocked you the most? The 20-foot dive or the 100,000 ticks? Let me know in the comments. And if you learned something new, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into our amazing planet. Thanks for watching.